I tinted my lenses 6 years ago with this product, and it still looks good. On the EPC, I've got the part numbers for the left and right bar, that part, and the left and right tail lamp assembly. But all these parts are no longer available. There are aftermarket ones, but those just look awful. And a used lens would also have the pinkish tint to it due to UV damage from sun fading. I didn't want to damage my lenses removing the tint paint if I didn't like the way it turned out. So I photoshopped in a tint just to see what it would look like, and I decided to do it. It looked good to me. The reason I don't like mine is the top is clear, but the bottom has like a pinkish tint to it, which I don't care for at all, especially the center bar. So I'm going to see if I can pull the center bar out. I have removed the cargo net already, and there's these two cargo net hold downs that come just unscrewed. And then there's these trunk clips. Let's kind of pry them up a little bit. They come out like that. Okay, and there's one on each side. Like that's where the cargo net thing is. It's up here. There we go. This should just easily come off. That's the part. Alright, to remove this rear trim panel, there's a clip on the side right there. There's one on each side, then there's three on the bottom. And these are like the rivet type where you just get a trim tool under there and the rivet comes off. This is the one that's got the ribs on. It's a little bit tougher. Got all the clips removed. And there we go. Okay, there's 4 of these 8mm nuts. They were all like hand tight. They were really loose. And that should be it. I mean, this thing should pry out. Yep. There we go. I'm going to remove the right tail lamp assembly. First thing I need is to get this LED out. There's 9 of these 8mm on here. Well, I removed all 9 of the fasteners, and now there's this one electric connection. It looks like the kind where you just grab it and snap it side to side like that, and it just easily comes out. Okay, and this piece comes out as well. Those little copper tabs right there is what makes contact with the bulb. So I'm going to clean all these up with a Scotch-Brite and then put some dielectric grease on it before I reinstall it. The seal looks good. I was kind of hoping that that lower piece would be a 2-part piece, because I still don't know why the top is clear in color and the bottom's got like a pinkish tint. I guess I'm going to try buffing that out and hope that that pink stuff goes away. These are the 2 tail lamps. I masked off exactly where the backup lens is. I don't want to get that tinted. So I went in here with pinstripe tape. I scuffed them up with a Scotch-Brite, and then I washed them down with acetone. 73 in the garage, 67% humidity, so that's within spec for this product. So I've got everything on a clean piece of cardboard, and I want to do these all together so they match. Go with light coats. at first, just like that. I'll get the lenses. I got 2 coats on here. They've been drying for about 2 hours and they look good. I sanded this down with 600. Got it nice and smooth, and I actually do want to see some of these ribs through here. It looked too much just like black paint before. But when I water sanded over that lettering, you know, it's raised, and now that's going to look white if I was to clear this right now. So I'm going to give it one thin coat of the tint, and it looks good. I mean, super shiny. There's no dust in these. I was going to put clear on top of these, but the actual tint paint is probably 90% clear anyways. Alright, well, I unmasked the backup lamp, and I don't see any reason to put clear on there either. That looks good. I'm going to unmask this and call these done. Now here it is. I just like the colors, you know, the black and the red, and I can still see the ribs in between, so it's not completely like opaque black paint. 2 of these 8mm nuts, you can't start them by hand. You can't reach them. You have to go through the rear body panel. It's got a hole drilled out. So I just take this thumbtack reusable putty, and I just put some into the socket, and then when I put the nut on like that, it holds it in place so you can get in there and get it started, and it works good. Well, that's the hole right there, and it goes in. So I can see it starting. And it used to be like almost pink. It looked really, really ugly. So this looks really nice. If it has strong sunlight, you can see the ribs in between. It is somewhat transparent, but for the most part it just looks black, which in my case is great. You know, my car is black.